All right, here we go. Yes, it does. So what you can do is you can say hi to everybody.
Hi!
And tell them what we're building.
We're building our zamboni.
We're building a zamboni for the ice rink. And so what do we have? What's this?
Sandpaper.
Right, and it says, what's that number?
150.
Yes, it's 150 grit sandpaper. It's pretty smooth.
Oh, ow!
And what we're going to use that on is this. You know what this is called?
I don't know.
PVC.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to cut the pipe. This is a 2-foot pipe. It might not be long enough, but we'll use it. We're going to cut this in half and put this in the middle of it. So do we have a saw?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're going to put this in the middle of it.
Here's
Look.
a saw. Here's a saw.
We're going to cut it and put this in the middle of it, and we're going to use the sandpaper. Very sharp. And we're going to put use the sandpaper to rough it up, and then we're going to glue it, and we're going to waterproof it because we're going to put water through it. And then what else is this for? This is the hose. And what did we already do with the hose?
We're going to pour it out.
Yeah, so show them the other end of the hose that we already did. So we cut off a piece of hose that has one end that we can screw into something, and the other end that is going to screw into our PVC pipe, right?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And then?
Now once we assemble it, we're going to drill holes in this so the water can drip out.
And
what are we going to put the water in to hold, something to hold the water?
buckets.
Those buckets. So we got a bucket, and in the bucket, actually I have 2 buckets, but in the bucket, we're going to drill a hole in the bottom of the bucket, right? And we're going to put in a piece, like a faucet, that we can screw the other end of this to. Now this might sit in a wagon that we'll pull on the ice rink, or what would we rather use to drive the
Zamboni.
Well, what are we going to use for the Zamboni?
Me.
Your truck.
Your truck.
So Nathan has a 12-volt truck.
That's motorized.
That's motorized. And if we can see if it will work out in the cold, we're going to drive that. Nathan's going to be our Zamboni driver. We're going to strap this to the back with this out the back of it and lay that on the floor sideways and pretend like it's connected to it, and we're going to do it like that and pull it along. All right, so let's get to work.
Yeah, let's get
to work.
So
we already fastened this piece on the end of this, and let's just make sure that's pretty tight. Right. The next thing we need to do is we need to saw this pipe.
Okay, can I help?
Yeah, so we need to see that ruler over there? Why don't you go grab that ruler?
Okay.
We're going to measure 1 foot.
Okay, I'll measure 1 foot.
1 foot. So 1 foot.
It's not long enough.
Come around over to this side. So 1 foot should be halfway. Look, Nady. Right there is 1 foot. So if I take this, I'm going to start it.
Okay.
I'm going to start it.
Don't put your hand.
I won't put my hand. Right around there somewhere. Okay, you want to turn? Okay, you do it. Just right there, go back and forth.
It's hard.
It's hard, isn't it? Want me to try again?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you help me? Hold on with me. Boy, this is really tough.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, now watch, I'm going to go really fast.
Yeah, it's super hard.
Is it getting through? It's getting through there. This isn't the best saw to do this, but this is the only saw we kind of have right now. So why don't I really get on top of that? Almost there. Hold the end of it so it doesn't wiggle on me. This end right there. Hold on.
Don't cut me.
Oh, look at it. We're getting a lot of play on that, aren't we?
This won't look good.
Yes, it will. There. And we sawed it over the bucket so that all of the pieces, look in the bucket, all of the pieces that we sawed are in there.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We cut it in
so
half.
come here.
See, it used to be that.
This is what we need to do when we do. Just sand it down a little bit.
I see them.
Yep, hold on, you're going to sand that one. We need to get around inside of it so that it's all smoothed out. And then we're just going to do this around the end of it just to rough it up a bit. And we're going to stick it inside of the tube that we have. Nope, we're going to use that in a minute. And I'm going to sand the other end too, you know why? We're going to put caps on it. And the caps are going to cap it so that the water doesn't come through. So you want half of this?
Why are you in half?
because I'm giving you half to sand your piece. And then I'll sand my piece.
Yeah, you can
Okay?
go with this.
Oh yeah, you can do it that way too. I didn't know that.
So that's how you can go with the whole thing.
Yeah, all right, you finish this piece for me here, I think. Here, you do that one. And I'll do this one.
It's done, it's done.
No, you need to do a little more.
Where?
I'm going to just tear a bit of this so I can stick it in there. On the ends.
Right here?
Yep, and go all the way around it. There you go, all the way around. Show everybody how you're going all the way around on it.
It makes a weird sound.
Yeah. What does that sound like? Before Mom gets home, we're going to have to get the vacuum out. Get this off the floor.
Why, Dad?
Just because we're making a bit of a mess.
Okay, now the other side.
Yeah. And now I'm going to do this piece too.
Sounds like water.
Sounds kind of scratchy, doesn't it? There's that. And let's do the inside of this one. Good.
Look at this.
So what we need, come here, bud. This one. Good. Okay, can you do, with your piece, can you do outside of that one too?
How do you even do this?
Actually, do that one on the outside. I'll do this one. There's a label on there we got to get off as well. Are we going to share this video with the whole world or just with our family?
The whole world.
You want the whole world to see how Dad and son build a zamboni together? All right. This might be a long video.
It might?
It might be. I don't know how long it's going to take us.
It might take us as long as we want it.
It might. All right. So we have all the prep. So we have our pieces.
I'll put them in here.
So hold on. This is what's going to happen. We're not going to glue it yet, but this is what it's going to look like. And that piece there.
Oh!
Right? So now it's a little bit longer. Take your cap. We're going to put our caps on the end. And these will screw onto the end. And then this is going to go in there. Then this piece will screw. Oh, actually, hold that for me. Please, sir. This piece will screw into that. Because we're going to convert it, the different threads. And that will go in there. And then that will go to our bucket. And we'll get a rubber mat that will go behind it, that will drag behind it to smooth the water out and put it into the cracks. And then we'll be set to go.
But we have to attach it to the zamboni.
Yes, and we'll attach to the zamboni. All right, so this is part one of the video. So we're going to stop it now, say goodbye.
Goodbye!
And we'll come back next time when we finish this, okay?
Yeah, what are we
Okay.
doing now? We're on a break now.